Hello, good evening. Hi, sweet lavender pie. Thank you for the follow and congrats on chicken. Nice to meet ya. But hello, everybody. Hi, Nebu. Hi, Deft. Um, Sweet lavender chicken. By the way, just an FYI, chicken, something you redeem at the last possible moment. Still, regardless, good job. That was a newborn. A chicken, a little chick sacrificed in vain. But it's alright. Howdy, howdy. Oh, whoops. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Any chicken is good chicken. I did move the chat, so hopefully that's not gonna be as in the way of things. Because I know a lot of the time text in this game is like in the upper left. My murdered little chick, indeed. You must feel horrible right now. But nah, it's cool. It's cool, it's cool, don't worry about it. Ugh. Still feeling icky right now, but we're doing alright. I have more more confidence in being able to mute my mic for my cough fits, so you won't be subjected to that. Yippee. But I just finished setting things up. Oh god, where's my mouse? I can't see my mouse on my screen. I can see it on stream. Oh no! This won't do. This won't do at all. Hold on. Let me fix this. Oh, that's so weird. I press Windows and I can see my mouse. But when I click back into the game, it's not there. What if I... Oh, this'll be an issue. I need to fix this. Oh god. Let me quit and enter the game again real quick. That's an issue. I can't see where my mouse is. Come on, hit yes, please. Oh wait, I can look at... Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's not working. No, it was there. For some reason, it's not showing on stream either. The are you sure you want to quit part. What if I, okay, Windows and I exit that way. That'll work. Hello? Will it not? No, it does the are you sure? Well, it's showing now. Come on. Let me see. Oh, there we... No? Why is it not showing on my screen? Okay, hold on. I gotta open in the game again real quick. I know you guys can see it, but I can't. Which is an issue. Whenever I mute, just know. That's me. Not going away, just coughing. You gonna open again? Ah! I'm showing my actual screen. Maybe that was the issue. Hold on. Wait, how is my actual stream showing? I don't have a thing up. Why is it showing like this? That's not supposed to happen. Oh god. What is this? This is here. Okay. It's still not showing my mouse. Why is that happening? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Well, I guess I can look off to... Wait, no, is there an issue? I see it in the main menu of the game. But on stream it's showing content warning. Unless it's not. Oh god, so many technical issues. What the heck? What the heck? This is not the time. Let's see. Maybe control, or not controls. Settings? Accessibility controls. Seem fine on stream? It does? You can see, like, I'm in controls right now. On Streamlabs, it's just showing the content warning. It's not showing, like, you know what? Hold on. Maybe instead of Streamlabs, I need to show my Twitch thing off to the side. My manager there will give me a better reading on, like, what you guys can see. Yeah, it does show. It's a Streamlabs issue, I guess. Weird. It shows controls? Oh, it wasn't showing that before? Yeah, it was supposed to be showing that. Now I can't... Like, you can see my mouse moving, right? My mouse is moving on the game and it's in controls, but I can't see my mouse moving on my... when I'm actually looking at my game. Huh. Let's see. Mouse is there. Huh. Wait, can I play with... Okay, I can play with keyboard, so I guess I'll just ignore mouse completely. We'll do it that way. Okay. This is fine. Continue.
I see you have returned to me.
Okay.
Weeks mean nothing in the maw forever.
And Streamlabs again doesn't tell me that you see what this is, but can you see the lady? You're not looking at controls right now, are you? Please tell me that's the case. Still controls? Why? Why? Why is this a thing? Streamlabs? Explain yourself. Maybe... Oh, now it's showing, I think. Additional settings. Game capture... No. Okay, if I click back into the game, it pauses! Oh! This isn't usually an issue. Hold on. How about... I guess I'll capture... No, I don't want to do that. Wouldn't be a VTuber stream without a bit of scuff. This is a lot of scuff, though. It's not usually like this. Why? Why? The issue is, whenever I click into the game, like, I can see my mouse. You can't see my mouse right now, though. But when I click into the game, I can't see the mouse, and you can see the mouse for some reason. Like the little pointer, and I'm looking off to the side and I can see it, but now the game's frozen. But I can see my mouse. My mouse is still moving. It's so confusing. What is this? Oh, hello, Luigio. Thank you for stretch. Give me a second while I stretch and figure this out. Automatic stream capture? Or game capture, maybe? No? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do my typical get it out of full screen and then put it back in full screen. Maybe that'll fix everything, like it usually does. What say you, game? Oh! I can see both! It's not in full screen, but this might be the way it has to be. Yeah, now I can't see my mouse anymore. Okay, we're doing windowed. It's fine. It's fine. We're all good. Hunky-dory here. Okay. Well, this will be the way it is. Return. Okay. Game is moving. Woman is here. I see my mouse. We're good. Ah. Why? It's been so long, I've been sick, and now it's just this. My family breaks after Yami says it's fine. Well, no, it's fine now. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's good, it's good. Don't say that. Don't freak me out like that. You don't have to worry. I think it's...
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay, time to start a different route. Okay, reorientating myself. I think I waited for so long because I wanted to get the thing where you waited for longer than a week, I think.
You're here to...
We should visit Tower. Visit her again. Maybe. Though I'm trying to find as many as I have, as many princesses I haven't gotten yet. Where's the... Okay, memories were over here. Which are all of these ones. Here's a crush on Tower Princess. Not denying, she's great. Though Sweet Lavender is the one that suggested it, so I feel like they would know why. I know I'll probably have to begin with, like, bringing a knife with me. Possibly suggesting we go there because I feel the same. I see. I get ya. Thank you for the hydrate, Luigio. I do have a previously frozen Gatorade with me. So it's like I shake it up enough and it turns into a slushie. It's nice. I have been inhaling these puppies. Get like a big pack. They're gone. You guys enjoy the lady? I'm gonna enjoy these black bar scuff. You mean the ones off to the border? I wonder if... I think chat's fine the way it is. I think for normal games I'll have it in the upper left, but it's gonna be like this for now. Let me see if I remember how to get to the tower. The tower is... How did you get to the tower? I think it's I'm not supposed to bring the knife, and then I bring the knife? But I don't remember leading up to it. Coughing. No, you bring the knife? The first time around? Oh, and then maybe the second time around I didn't bring the knife to see the tower. Well, I wonder if I bring the knife, that's still fine. Talk, stab, give up. Okay. Well, let's continue then.
You make your way up the short path
Violent
to the
movement of
cabin.
my model sickness at plenty.
You'll find the
Oh, you
princess
mean
with
me
him.
coughing.
Warning,
I don't have to narrate
before you go
my
any
activities.
further, she will lie.
I got you.
We're not going to go through with it. Ignore him.
Hold up.
The interior of the blade is...
Okay, so take the blade.
You take the blade from the...
There's no mirror. Oh, right, I forgot. The previous thing will influence what happens on these ones, right? Right? I think.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
That's her.
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Hi. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs. She's so...
I mean, I guess it's not her
coldly
yet, but
Focus on the task
the
at hand.
precursor to her.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Nar. Okay, so I have to... Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop it, and then I have to give up.
The blade...
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
I'm dying. Look at this. It's the bunny DJ having a good time.
We'll be fine.
The game is too loud. Oh, is it? It looks pretty balanced, but I'll take your word for it. You're saying ignore Luigi though, so which one is it? I would like to have good volume levels. Ugh. Should I turn down maybe music a little bit? Or I guess voice volume. No, it's a bit loud. Okay. There's not a master volume, which is a little weird. Voice, definitely? Okay. I wonder... maybe like this much.
I don't know what you're
Oh, that's a
hoping
little
to
too
accomplish
quiet. Hold
yet.
on. Nuh-uh.
So here we are.
No, you need to be louder.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
How's the volume now? It's a little quiet on my end, but I don't know if it translates differently. It might be that I need to turn down the whole desktop volume. Bit quiet too. Ha! So, well, just a little nudge will do so much of a difference then.
You know why you're here.
How about this? This good? Do not slay the princess.
Oh, you have to. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. And
This
give them a
alright?
tug.
To be fair, I have instrumental piano music in the background, so not the best judge. Ah. Well, Luigi Deft. How's it looking now? It's weird, because it looks very, very well balanced on my Streamlabs. It's like slightly lower than my talking volume, but maybe that's not good. Well, I hope
They're
that made the
large and
difference.
heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere up doubtful.
This is where she, like, bites at her wrist, right?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife.
She speaks with almost. If we were stuck down here for long enough, you attempt to
Okay,
do
never
someone
mind.
else here.
This is perfect. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you. Hey, let me out of here.
Shouts and plead you're here.
Return down the stairs.
You make your way back easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
I don't want to skip over
They'll
too
lock you
much
down
because
here
I
too,
know
big
I'll
guy.
mess up. It's been a while, so I don't want to like make a
The
wrong
knife.
choice.
Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like.
Okay, do not slay the princess, save the princess.
Against your bet, you cut into her. The blade is sharp, and she didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess. How is she so composed after losing?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
No, we won't have any.
I'll
of that.
probably
The
want to
stakes
save
are
too.
high. You can't just let
Because
her
I don't
escape into the
know
world.
if I got the route where I kill the princess at this point.
Just can't let her escape into the. As the princess approaches, wait. This isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Watch me. Okay, we're saving. Oh, right, there's all this. AQ1. Oh, I didn't put anything in Q. Why? Oh, there's a lot of empty, actually. Did I only... I guess I only used these two. And this. Hiccup? Oh, these are automatic. Okay, gotcha. Quick saves, automatics, and then numbered. I'll just put them in queue. Quick save, empty one. Alright. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Ha ha ha.
Your body lunges forward. Stop.
And then... I guess resist. Yep.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
then she slits your throat. Her face remains. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
Prisoner. Okay, so this is the one before the tower.
You're on a path in
Right?
that you're here to slay.
Right. Proceed.
A warning. If she will lie. Yes. Did you just say wink? No, I didn't. Just ignore. The interior of the cabin is lesser, cozy
And
wood.
I'm gonna save here too.
The only
For every big decision, hence picking up knife. Do I want to take... I don't think I'm supposed to take the blade. This one's tricky in my mind. Did I take the blade or did I not take the blade? Because it's the prisoner right now, not the tower. When I was up against the tower, I didn't take the blade. The prisoner, though. Maybe I didn't? I can pull up my little... Because my friend, like, all those weeks ago, I guess, maybe a month ago, sent me, like, a little like, non-spoilery kind of tree of, like, where to go. No. Let me pull it up. Just stuff with choices and not, you know, who it is and what happens. Where is it? Last audio scuff check, promise, as in the voice should be raised a bit. Oh? Check the VOD and it's even more than here, the balancing. Oh, so it is a little bit too quiet. Okay. It's fine, I can just do a little... That's so weird. I just it did a slight nudge, and that's really all the difference it takes. Okay. You know, I could just save. Or I did save. Let's try not taking the blade. Not taking the blade.
I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Right, okay.
Yes. Turns it. Okay.
Right.
Normally, yeah. Wonderful. Don't worry about... No, you don't have
Then it did
to
not
do anything,
matter.
But you do well to use it regardless. The door to her voice.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had...
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the... You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
There she is.
She looks up at you. The heavy collar. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about... Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place
Perfect
where
audio.
everything seems to
Okay,
serve
good.
a distinct purpose.
Happy that's the
would be
case.
something so obviously
I know
useless.
this is also the one where I ended it early by approaching this chain, and I didn't actually get any new information or any new potential routes that I could have taken. I don't know. I just didn't interact with her too much. So
What an interesting
I might want to
development.
explore that a little bit.
Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you
Leave, sit, slay. Okay, we're not slaying. But I will save. So we're not gonna leave. We're gonna sit with her.
You step towards the princess.
There's fine.
That's reasonable.
Let's respect it.
You do as she asks.
Thank you.
Na. Who's it for? What would you have him do? I think maybe I chose the other chain on the wall. Who is it for? Maybe that is when I touch it and it goes downhill. Unless that's just a, oh, I wonder what that does. And then you get a choice later where it's like, no, I must touch it. Is this the one where the walls fall around you over the years? I think so, because I got trapped with this thing. I inspected the bigger chain next to her, and I got shackled as well, and then she just kind of stopped talking to me. That's what that was.
Yes, there isn't a keyhole in these shackles.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on it? Or does she think she'd survive a bit? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. Or unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I'm trying to think what I didn't do before. Head is in shackle. What would you have me do? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to, though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her. So, what should I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the con... That doesn't sound... There are none. The pros are...
Not giving you... Can cut you out of here. Not giving you... Okay, trusting... Okay, so this is a save point. Show many options. There's a fun pristine cut path left from here. Oh, is there? One that maybe I haven't done before? Just a reminder, these are the ones I have so far. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Whoop. Holy shit, you really work like this? How do you survive? Oh, no, I didn't work today. I think I needed one more day to kind of get over the worst of it. Tomorrow I will, though. They also called me in. I mean, well, they didn't call me in. They sent me a text being, can you work today? Potential work hours is 8.8 hours. Maybe not today. So, tomorrow, though. It is... Oh, the knife cut joke. Haha. Though, is that, maybe the pristine cut thing, do I give her the knife? I would like to know what that is. Slay, I think I'm just going to leave you here. Gonna be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I'm trusting you, give her the knife. I can't cut you out. I'm not done. No. I'm not giving you the weapon in case you've forgotten. You killed me with it last time. What happened? Been here before me. I'm gonna try giving her the weapon. I did save before this, so if that's not the right option, that's fine. Trusting you.
Slide it over.
Sure.
No,
No, never mind.
I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. Do you think this will work? I don't know what you're talking about. The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing. You wouldn't. I'm not afraid of dying. Are you? A little. Got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair,
figures.
smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word.
Ooh.
She cuts into her own neck. No.
Ooh. Watch an uneasy silence or look away. I wonder, does this choice matter? I don't know if it does. I'll watch an uneasy silence. Ooh.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins.
She's doing it so slow, too. Jesus.
At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Ooh.
She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her arm
Yikes.
twitches. There's an uneasy
It's 'cause
silence. She remains motionless for
Will
a
this
long
lead to the
moment,
tower?
her twitching eye the only movement
Maybe this
in
will
the
lead to a
room,
different princess.
until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Ooh, the gore.
The remaining tissue is
gore.
not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
There. Pat.
Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
Put it
Princess's
back.
eyes stare up at you. Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she? I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world
For
is
good
saved.
glorified
Whenever you're ready, you
PowerPoint
can proceed to your
presentation.
reward.
That feels so real. Yeah. The narration, the, like, yeah, the sound.
Now,
Ooh.
look, she's dead. So what's the
Heebie-jeebies.
rush? What's your angle? I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why. You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all
And then she
relax
looks
and
up at you
enjoy
and starts
your
talking.
reward.
I'm calling it. Take the princess with you. Take the princess with you. Take the princess with you, huh? We're doing that. Oh!
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head. Its neck stump still
Let's
oozing
show
bodily
her the
fluids.
stars, I
Then
guess.
make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see
Ooh.
that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's
Her eye twitched.
dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself?
It twitched
Do I need
again.
to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The
Mm.
door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Hope she grows hands to act as feet. Ha. Hope she grows like a single hand out of that severed neck, and that is how she moves around.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well
Oh.
played.
She is alive. Achievement: Talking Heads free the prisoner.
This is
did
the end
it.
of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Huh.
over? Is he gone? But we're still here.
Yeah, so this
Maybe
is
it
definitely
wasn't
going to
the
show
end
me a
of the
different
world
route, right?
after all.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that
I
you
feel
would
like
know
it
what to
is.
do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Bye bye. I'm curious to know what that's gonna make the mound turn into. Like what kind of characteristics. Unless it could just go back to the chains. I don't know if it's gonna have anything resembling the severed head.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Like
What's
if
that?
it'll have like be headless completely. I don't know.
Why is it here?
Will she? Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel... You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but...
Mm. Alright, let's see it, let's see it. Something's different. Something's different with her. Yep.
Flickering lights
Hmm.
in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I am ready. Okay.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
I love you. Not just the head would have been funny. But how would she would talk?
You're on a path
Maybe that's part
in
of
the
it.
woods,
Cleaver.
and at
Okay,
the end
that's
of
an
that
achievement for
path
that.
is a cabin,
What if it's just silence?
and in the bed you're here to slay her.
Then again, that's kind of freaky in its own right.
You make your warn. She will lie. We're not gonna go. Ignore him.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna be... You're not gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be the tower. In this case, it might
The
be different.
interior of the cabin, the blade.
Okay, this is... save... And then I've run out of cues, but that's fine. The skeptic is still with me, right? I guess it depends on if I picked up the voice that's like, oh, nothing matters. He's the guy that I had with the tower. Wait, then how did I get him as a voice? I must have messed something up with the tower. I don't... No, I did have the prisoner before the tower, though. Maybe I take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I don't know. I don't know.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries
Is it Tower
up the
Chapter 2, though?
stairs.
Vaguely remember something after the tower? Is it? Is it Chapter 2? Where is she? Tower. It's not like these really have any indicator of Chapter 2 and whatnot.
Who's there?
She
Still got the
sounds
voice for it.
dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Hi again!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
That is an indicator we had to point it out how they're separated by chapters. Oh, is it? Okay. I was thinking that maybe they pointed out that there wasn't connection with these, but there was with this. Okay. Top ones are 2, bottom ones are 3. So this is Chapter 2 then. Then I must have messed up. Maybe I didn't realize where I was in the game. I was in Chapter 1 when I should have been in Chapter 2, or I don't know. Somewhere along the lines, I messed up with
She's
getting
so
the tower.
coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Wonder how I should... I could go back to a previous save. Or I could try to get to the... I don't know. No, maybe I should go back to a previous save. Hold on. Load. Loading, not saving. Not making that mistake. So... Probably... Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. Whoops. Whoopsie, thanks for letting me know. I was saying, figuring out where I went wrong to get the tower. Or to not get the tower, I mean. But this is Chapter 2, is it not? With the chains? So... I must have... It was something before this, then. Next time letting it drag on, that was funny. Oh no, please don't. I'll feel stupid. I'll feel like an idiot. Grr. Well, I'll still out of curiosity. This might not lead to the tower, but I can still get some different results. Okay, what if I say, I can cut you out of here? I can cut you out.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable.
Special scenarios have to be Chapter 2, because, you know, stuff starts in Chapter 1. Yeah. I don't know why where I messed up, though. I saved the princess, and I brought down the knife. Wait, let me scroll up. What was all of the steps for the tower that was mentioned? Someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned it. Talk, stab, give up. Oh, it's talk, stab, give up, not okay, talk and okay. I'll go back and do that. After I guess I'm done figuring out what the rest of this
Be a good
will be.
bird and hand it over.
Ah, good bird.
And if
good
being
bird.
nice isn't enough motivation, well, I'm not afraid to resort to violence. If you come near me with that thing,
Good
I
bird.
will strangle you with these chains.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she? Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain. Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course.
So you've already been... As much as I would like to remain in... It's complicated. Ideally, this was the situation... A contingency for you failing. Obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just... Good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important, and maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I did. That's pathetic. I never said I was. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that... Exactly. He gets it. You're lucky. So don't... Moving on. Why is it important? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into danger. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the... I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be
I'm remembering
daydreaming.
back when we were put in the chain and then we got like the visual of ourselves coming down and just being super, super silent for long periods of time. I'm remembering that's what she sees of us. So, choices I could do from here. Oh, I can still try doing this. If you want to leave, I can be the one to do it. I suppose I can try. Let's rewrite this one. Okay. I'm gonna be the one to do it.
Do you think these chains take away my saying things?
Oh.
I said no.
Oh.
As you move towards the princess,
I'm
she
sorry.
stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant,
Damn.
your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
Real drop it energy.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack
Thank you for
her.
hydrate.
I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if she walked up to us with a blade again, after what happened between us? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Drop it. This is another one where I want to do both. I'll overwrite this, I guess. No, I'll overwrite this one? Because I can still make a different choice, I guess. Oh wait, no. If I overwrite this one, it's fine. Because it'll just show more dialogue, I guess. Yeah. So, let's try slaying her. I probably will fail. Let's try it
Steel
anyway.
your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
None of this was ever very fair, was it?
Oh.
But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
That one felt bad.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you... I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult... Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate... You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
I like to imagine Body's pupils dilate like a cat's when talking to the others.
It's better to
Just
have a short
zoning out.
attention span in a situation like this.
Yeah.
There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from
This
the
might lead
princess's
to a
corpse
chapter 3.
and make your way back upstairs.
I forget
closing
how I'm
the
supposed to
door
get to
the
chapter
basement
3.
behind you.
Unless it's just like a...
You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
I think chapter 3s are just like special cases where like you do a certain thing and it leads to a chapter 3, right? Otherwise it goes to chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 1, chapter 2, right? I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute since I played. Like to imagine, or why is Hero's name Hero? He's just some guy named Bob. That's what his voice always felt like without fail. Oh, you think? I don't know. I'm not getting Bob from the Hero. I don't know what I'm getting. Some very straight-laced person, though. I think it always goes to chapter 3. The mound mentions you have to meet several princesses. But it reset to chapter 1. Unless I'm not on chapter 2 right now. No, I must be. Because I did the, like, I didn't slay the princess the first time. So now I'm in chapter 1. When the princess got absorbed into the mound, it led me to chapter 1 again. I think. Unless I'm crazy.
The windows.
Let's see what happens now, then.
We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just... The door. Check. You open the cabin door. Ready. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Like hell it is.
I feel like I came across this ending before. I definitely didn't do what I just did, but like, this feels extremely familiar. Bullshit, let us... Yeah, these seem very... I remember these options. Let us out of here.
What's done is done. Time passes. Decades.
No, I definitely remember this. Going to use the reward. What do you suggest then?
You still have a blade. He's suggesting...
Happy, we're happy.
You goddamn spite. Why should it matter? I don't... That's all we needed. You raise the blade, you collapse to the floor. Yeah, we'll see about...
Okay, chapter 3. The Grey. The Grey... Did I meet the Grey?
You're on a path.
Maybe I didn't?
See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit.
Did I meet the Grey? What is the Grey? Grey, 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 Grey. I don't know if I met the Grey before. Yeah, no, this is... I think... Wait, hold on, was this new? Yeah, this is new, this is new.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling. That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussion. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish so you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
You already slew her? And you
Slew.
survived?
That doesn't sound right.
Yes.
Must be, though. I trust this game. Proper grammar. Slew.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
I slew her.
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves. Why?
Coleslaw.
Because you
Coleslaw?
thought trying
Coleslaw.
to stuff us away in a corner
Did you
for
make coleslaw?
eternity
No, I
was a
co-slewed.
suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
We were bored.
There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined. How does us dying ruin everything? What, the world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she is dead.
It's raining. It wasn't raining last time or the time before that. This whole path is different.
Yes, things are different, aren't they? If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Her influence? What's that supposed to mean? It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. And what is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop
You
talking
made it a
about
quote.
this now before I definitely make things worse.
Coleslaw is a worthy, quotable thing.
Come
I
on,
hear
tell us
you.
your secrets. Haven't we been through it? No. Is there a reason?
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain
Why would
is
it be
the
raining?
best
Maybe the
our
world is breaking.
influence can conjure,
That's why it's raining.
then we have nothing to worry.
We ruined everything. What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens. We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations.
Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either.
Rain is a natural
So long as
phenomenon.
we don't
Well,
just
it
do
is,
the
but
same
not in this
thing again.
repeating day that happens over and over again, you know? It was never rainy before. Whatever heaven next, seems like all of our answers are in the cabin. Might as well see this through. We'll just go with this.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just
No, I slew her.
don't muck it up this time, alright?
Mm-hmm.
What we do is entirely up to us.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
You aren't here to solve a mystery, you're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
Is it?
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an
Ooh.
overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction. all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall. Is that her? It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone.
Am I supposed to go through the
vanishing
mirror?
behind the door on the far side of the room.
Oh.
The door at the
okay.
end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade.
Ah.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her. But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided... I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. It's so hazy.
It's gonna disappear and
Reach
there'll be a
forward
door.
and place
Yep.
your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. No way left to go but down. The door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. We good? We chill? Hey, man. Apologies. Don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything upstairs for me when I got here. Hey, you know where one is? Maybe? I don't think that's the best thing to mention. Sorry about last time. Are we good? Are we good, buddy?
No response.
Ah.
Do you think she's upset with us?
Surely
I
not.
don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Yeah. Would.
She doesn't seem fully...
I don't know. I think I need a closer look
I'm
at
not
her.
sure she's even capable. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything. As you descend the final step,
Oh.
the form of the princess comes into view.
I don't know if I would with that, though.
Bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind game. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Yeah, this is tricky. But
Ghostbuster
let's talk to her.
time.
See what kind of information
Bring out the
she has that
vacuum.
we don't.
But she hasn't said anything.
Are you sure?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Why did you close the door? What's wrong with you? I don't want this. I only killed you after you killed me first. We're even now. We don't need to do this again. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just don't let me drown. This is about last time. I'm sorry. Now can you let me out? Rush for the blade. Rush to the door. Why did you close the door?
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence.
Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it?
It
Burp.
is, and it's rising fast.
Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before. I wonder how it'll feel.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
I only killed you after you killed me first. We're even now. We don't need to do this again.
Pathetic.
It is a bit.
The water is rising faster now.
Oh,
It's flowing
okay.
in
I
from
only
some
have limited
unseen place, and
choices,
judging by
I
the
guess.
height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon.
Hmm.
You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place. Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die? Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth. Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just
He's
a
standing there
puzzle
and
we can
thinking all the
solve.
while. The water's gonna keep rising.
Some things aren't puzzles to be solved.
Let your monologues go, bro.
Sometimes you're
It's
doomed.
fine, I
Yes,
guess.
most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
I think. Okay, I'm gonna. Ooh, I kind of want to save. I'm gonna save. No, I'm not gonna do every single option, because I'm gonna try to discover as many of them as I can, and just go with that. I'll figure out like whatever the word is, later. So we're gonna ask one more time, is this about the last thing? I'm sorry, how can you let me out? And then try one of these.
If this
Yeah, that's
is
the
how
word.
you're choosing to spend your last
Intricacies.
hours,
Is that the word? Intricacies?
won't make any
No,
difference.
intricacies. Yes. Okay, that sounds correct.
The water is up to your chin. You lose your footing, bobbing
Oh.
helplessly in the putrid flood pool.
Ew.
Intricacies.
Intricacies.
Suddenly,
That's
the door
it.
basically thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of water comes crashing down, sweeping you up in a powerful current. You're
So
bashed
much
against the
for
stone wall.
storming the knife
You
or
come to a
door.
moment later,
Guess I missed my shot.
suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing, we'll figure this out.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way.
But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle. You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before as you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather,
Ugh.
you see her.
Oh,
The
it's
body
because
you
she's all
found
bloated.
floating when you first arrived.
Ugh.
Its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please.
The past is the past. There's no changing it.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown.
Blah 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 blah
You
blah
desperately
blah
try
blah
to
blah.
pull yourself back to the
That was so
surface
good.
again
It
and
is.
again.
It's so gross, but it's so great.
Your icy limbs
I love it.
flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Oh.
She's gone, and there's
Let's see what she looks like.
this. You're right, ignore.
Gaze. Uh-huh. All ghost-like. See-through.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I. Whenever you are ready,
Okay. Let me get the achievement.
I await your return. We will meet again.
Here comes dark and you die. Alright. Then I'll reload to... let's see.
You're on a path.
Reload here then. This is load. Okay, this is load. Barely spent time talking to it. It doesn't change the dialogue, really. So I wasn't worried about it. Okay, we're gonna drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the
No hard
princess
feelings, right?
releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her head, smiling slightly, as she raises...
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing?
I guess we
She
try
doesn't
looking
say-
away.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly
Oh.
detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Huh. So that killing us? We don't. Then there is a slow and this is worse than yet. Finally, there's the soft of something
Noises.
sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains
The
as they drop along
sawing.
with it. I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no!
Yeesh.
Oh no! What did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare. I hate. Of course.
Well, I guess we can see what
They
happens if
don't
I
have
don't
an
take it
angle
with
look.
me.
You're just
As much as I would like to. Goodbye.
fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking them. With your work done, you
Next
remove
time you're at the
blade
tower
from the
route,
princess's
where you
corpse
don't
and make
do
your way
what she
back
says and punch
upstairs,
her.
closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of
Was
it
there
as
an option to punch
sealing
her?
yourself off from an
I can
unpleasant chapter
try.
of your life. The windows.
I most certainly
You see
didn't
that?
rebel
We
against
used to
her
be
in
able
any
to
way
see
last
out the
time, so
world
I can
through
do the
door.
opposite of that.
Check the door.
We can see what happens.
You only. You know. But if this. Okay. This is what like.
Okay. This is where I could... I don't know. I mean, she killed herself, so, like, it's not gonna... I don't know if it would show me the same route. Let me see what happens.
What's done? Time decade.
What do you suggest,
still
then? Slay
You
yourself.
got why sh- I. That's all. You raise the clap. Yeah.
The cage. Okay. Pretty sure that's different.
You're on a path.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
different.
Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
Glanced at image of the wiki and it gave strong punching urges. Oh, okay.
It's worse, is what it is.
I'll see what you mean later then.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison. And she's not the only inmate. You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us? It leaves you
Oh, the paranoid joined
where
us.
you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Oh. Talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started with the blade before.
I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Toss your weapon into the woods. Says right here, narrator has a fucking script. I noticed that too. Canonically, he's reading from a sheet of paper. Let's overwrite, I guess, this one. Let's overwrite this one. Wait, no, we could have overwrite. Okay, whatever. This one can be overwritten too, when it comes down to it. The skeptic probably won't let me toss the weapon anyway, but still gonna try.
Are you serious? The blade is your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do things right. We can't toss it. It's the only way we can protect ourselves. It's an extension of us, and we shouldn't go around throwing our pieces away. He's right. Weird, but right. Don't you dare.
Yep. You have 9 pages of saves. Don't have to overwrite every time. Well, I can't help it. I want to like keep it within the quick save, like the same page, for what I'm working on. I guess you're right. I'll need to start doing page 3 stuff. Do it to toss the blade. No.
Are you even listening to me? Does my opinion count for nothing?
No.
We're never getting out of here if you don't listen. I'm intervening. We're not tossing the blade.
We are. I'm in charge, and I say we're tossing the blade. You had your chance last time, and we all saw how it worked out for us.
Too bad. This is a mutiny. Hey, you can't just do that. We're not supposed to be able to make our own decisions. Yeah? Well, I did it last time. What if I stop you? Maybe I... Good luck with that. I've got backup this time, haven't I?
Who?
Yeah, Alliance of
Paranoid?
Convenience. We're not throwing it away.
Oh, I guess he would want to
It's
keep it.
important. Hey, what are you... Are you serious? That's not fair. Let me go. Sorry. Has to be done.
Ha. Ha ha. Can't choose these. Are you seriously not letting me toss it? Real mature. When this goes sideways, it's on the 2 of you.
Great. Was that so hard? We need to keep our wits sharp. Yes, you've made the right choice. The blade is the only control we have in this world. Yes, great. Now, will you get to the cabin already? In case you've forgotten, the princess, the fate of the entire...
Let's go see her. Silently proceed. Okay. Here we go.
You stand at the edge of a cliff.
Ooh.
An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her. There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus. I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Check in with the wifey. See how what
Every
she's up
surface of
to.
the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool? Or is it a distraction? Something...
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this
He's
room
had
than I
enough.
have to.
Too bad.
You step out onto the floor.
Oh,
Or what should have been a floor.
did I get trapped?
Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass.
Ruh-roh.
Waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
Yeah. That caught my fall? Ooh. Meat
You
hooked.
find yourself suspended in what appears to be a
Eee.
vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at
Oh, the
its full
unfocusing and
dimensions.
focusing in. That's pretty
You
cool.
dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you
my
make out
skin.
a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Hello? Are you mad at me? So you can come back to, look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Why the hell did you cut your head off? Attack her. I can't attack her. What do I think where do I think I am? Wait for her to make the first move? What am I? Okay. That is the only thing I can do. Are you mad at me?
But you are met with
Are you
only
mad at
silence,
me?
save for the
Pokes
creaks
fingers
and
together.
growls of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try.
What? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Oof. Screw it, attack her. Try to cut yourself free. We could try. I still want to try talking to her. I'm talking to you. No. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
The princess takes a
Oh.
small step forward.
What's she got there?
As she does so, the heavy chains shift.
Oh, is that her head?
tightening
That's her
and
head in
tearing
a
at your
cage.
flesh,
Ooh.
Your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into
Her
focus,
eyes.
your
Her
eyes
eyes.
fall on the body of the princess,
Uh.
finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Okay, talking's not gonna really... I'm gonna run out of time, so let's try doing stuff. Cutting myself free? Not gonna work. I can still try.
You try to move your arm, but the hooks buried deep in your wrist and elbow keep you firmly, painfully in place. You do your best to rotate the knife in your palm, but it only clinks against the metal chain, unable to do so much as leave a scratch. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here.
Ooh.
What are any of us supposed to do?
I just realized that
Reason
the
with her? I don't think she's acting rationally.
hooks
She's
and
lost
the
it.
arms, they're like making bigger, like making more damage. I think as I struggle, might be able to rip away.
This was all doomed
Maybe.
from the start, wasn't it?
Maybe. Okay, so I can't struggle and try to get out. I can drop the blade, say nothing. I won't drop the blade. I haven't done anything except give you my weapon twice. Are you talking about your body as if it's a separate person? It's you. What do you mean you're just a watcher? You cut your own head off last time. You made that decision. You've made choices and you've never stopped. You're choosing violence right now. It's you.
That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. I'm not my body. I'm just the thing that watches it. There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us have choices. And knowing that has made me feel so free. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward.
Ooh.
Your bindings tighten again.
Ugh. The
You
arms.
come to me, knife in hand.
Oh, what would happen if I dropped the knife? Then I'd be like,
Body
no.
steps forward. The pressure
No
on
knife.
your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your
Eee.
implement.
Yikes.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood, and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same.
Just stop walking forward. I'm gonna die if you stop. What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of your cabin with me? I thought you were dead. Oh, so this wouldn't have been the thing, maybe, if I had brought her head with me. Cause I think that's an ending. The achievement was like you saved the princess, or like you rescued the princess by like bringing her out. Setting me up to fail. Can't make real choices strung up like this, and you're refusing to make any choices at all. Try to connect. I was
So you
forced to take the
understand
knife.
exactly how unfair this all is. Give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She did say she trusted you to do the right thing to take her head out. That's true.
She steps
So I guess that
forward
is like
again.
significant
The
enough.
chains dig into you, your nerves
to make a different
screaming,
ending.
your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
Yeah.
How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Oh, pop! You're falling, the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong. You roll to a stop, the sound of rattling chains and heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Ugh, pop! That kinda was cool though. That went hard. That line. You're unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. It stoops down to pick you up, and then it puts... Wait, she equips me. Imagine. A shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting. Oh, it's me.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true when the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadow until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
Oh, 'cause we're not the ones making decisions right now. The body is. Ooh. Head companion. Are we friends now? I didn't let go, you ripped my head off. What are we supposed to do now? You didn't cut yourself free, my body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean that it's different? Doesn't that mean I broke your pattern? This isn't nicer, I'm a severed head. I thought that would go to be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad. I mean, you're here, right? Haha.
I told you.
Haha.
It really isn't. And now nothing's stopping you from enjoying the show.
Eek. And so you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited. Steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Haha, head.
Head.
Haha, head. Funny joke. And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chain's shattered spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Bye, bestie. See ya. Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Oh. Blood drips from the princess's mouth and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Thank you for hydrate. Oh, I didn't pause in time, sorry. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. See nothing. Approach the mirror. I have my body again. Bring yourself the long quiet once again.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I feel like there's more options than there was, unless I'm just imagining that. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I will transcend in due time. And there is no...
I wonder if I can... I feel like before I wasn't able to get, like, her answer on how she felt about the vessel. Not just same. Been kinder. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes.
I could ask this
She will
time.
make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
I need to remember to ask that. Love that the hands are mostly grabbing the chains around her body. Yeah, the ones up front. Yeah, I don't think the ones in the background change. Like, no matter what, the mound always has these. So this is like her specific, like, specific to the cage. Ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. Then I will load up. Oh, right, it's not in 3, it's in here. I had to take the knife. Okay, so there's nothing significantly different I could change to get a different thing. Then this one is also, I did both. So we're gonna go here. And I'm not going to try to kill her. I'm not gonna give her the knife. I'm gonna do neither of those options. Is it for, not giving you a weapon. If you want me to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it on your own. I think I'm going to leave it with, leave you here. Okay, so I could try leaving her here. I don't think I can leave though, so I'll still try.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh,
You'll regret this.
sorry.
As if by
Oh,
divine
that's a
will,
smile.
just as you finish the thought,
That's
you
a
hear
smile.
a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. Doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
I told you that you'd regret saying that, but I didn't think you'd regret it so fast, and with so little effort on my part. I guess we're stuck together.
Maybe I've done all I can with this one. Because I stayed with her for like all of eternity until like we faded away. Or maybe that was on the 3rd. I don't remember. I should not slay her. So I'm not giving you the weapon. I'll just say that.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable. So, be a good bird and hand it over.
Nuh-uh.
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, if you come near me with that thing, I will.
She doesn't beat around. Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally, or it's another.
No hard feelings, of course.
So you've already, as much as I would, it's complicated. Ideally, this the situation, a contingent for you failing. If you knew this, I needed you, and that's I get it. Exactly. Moving. The more
I already
you're
got this dialogue, I
supplied, just
think.
give it a rest.
Focus.
Yep.
This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Who is it for,
I
that
don't
chain?
know, but you could always try it on.
Nope.
Maybe it'll fit.
Tried it on last
I
time. What happened? Realize I have most reason to distrust you. I have no choice but to slay you. You're one chains. You should be negotiating, not me. Okay, actually, never mind. Let's go to a different thing then. Okay, so before I needed to slay her. I needed to take the knife, talk. Oh, I needed to talk to her though. So maybe I need to restart? I guess? Did anyone get stabbed? Nope. I think I exhausted all possibilities for a different princess with this one. With the shackled or with the chained, whatever her name is. So I'm gonna go back to... I guess I need to go back to do a chapter 1. Chapter 1 to go to the tower, trying to go to the tower. Or just find new ones. I'll try to go to the tower and get a different kind of dialogue with her. Because I was being pretty... I went along with her last time. So I'll try to be, like, fighting against her. See what happens. See what I can do. See what happens in Chapter 3, because I could get a different result in Chapter 3 if I'm more resistant. But I guess... Is this... I don't know if this is Chapter 1. I don't think it is. It might be going into here. Oh wait, I can just make a different save. Can I not? I'd have to... whatever. You know what? Just slay you
I
regularly.
am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
Okay,
As you
no.
move to strike the princess,
Let's see. Where's... This one is close to Chapter 1. So let's, I just need to
Nothing there.
make her say
You won't.
the thing. Okay, good. Chapter 1. We're back.
Your honor, you're hit.
To the cabin.
Or
Gotta
would she
take
not
the
be?
knife with me, talk with her, and then do not slay her. Yes, yes. Or wait, do slay
The
her.
interior
Wait,
of the
I need
cabin
to
is
double
almost
check.
entirely bare.
Double checking
The
what
air
that
is
was.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only
Oh, I can't
furniture
scroll
of
up
note
anymore.
is a plain
Okay,
wooden table.
I'm pretty sure it was
Perched on that table is a pristine
talk,
blade is your implement.
s-
You'll need it if
talk, stab, give up. Okay. Thanks for bringing that back. So I'm gonna take the
you
blade,
take the blade.
enter.
Don't
Bruh, bruh, bruh. Just checking
Oh,
in on
It's been
you.
so long since anyone's come down here. I
Uh-huh.
was starting to think they...
you watch. Focus on the.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Why would you think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to? Don't you dare. It's fine.
Okay. So talk, stab, give up. So tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. Right. So,
She's unarmed.
No, I'm talking to her. Can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't know this is a good idea.
oh, threatened, are we? You...
Not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
A refusal. I guess we're at an impasse.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, or drop the blade.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness
You
sake,
sure?
the
You're
two of
sure? Are
can't
you
just
doubly
stand
sure?
around like this
Think you
forever.
promise? Oh, no! Okay, I guess I have to stab.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a
I've been
sledgehammer.
punched.
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed.
I don't remember if this
First
happened
strike
before.
Is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess.
I remember
on somewhat
she's
equal
fought
footing.
back in the past.
Your blade slashes through
Yeah,
the air
okay, yeah, I do
again and
remember this,
again,
I
and
think.
her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
And then... Talk, stab, give up. So give up now.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground, uselessly.
Did Flare ever notice Flare's mod now? I don't think Flare hasn't been in... Like, this is my first stream since I modded Flare, so... And I haven't seen him drop by, so I don't know if he's noticed or not. I don't know if it sends a notification or not. It might. Did it for you?
You lacked the will to finish the job. Your
Saw him
bruised
drop by,
and
did he?
broken body falling to its knees before her.
Maybe I was looking away at the time. I didn't see anything from Flare. Oh, to my knowledge, it's just been Nebu, Deft,
The princess,
you,
exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths,
what was the username?
tosses the
New
blade
person,
away from
Sweet Lavender Pie. I don't think I saw anyone else. It doesn't notify? Okay.
you. This is the end.
Is this
Maybe it can just
really
keep it
the
a secret until he
best you could
notices.
do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Tower! Tower!
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
Terrible sense of deja vu. Nope. Cabin.
Oh, she will lie. We might as well just... Can we... I'm not... You're being just a risk, so... If that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you... Why do we feel so small? We don't feel...
Didn't say anything about the mirror. I don't remember. I think it forces me to either take it or leave the blade. Oh. Did I take the blade? I'm gonna start saving at 3. I'll try taking the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay.
Okay. Next time I'll try not taking the blade, but this time I'm trying to fight back against her, so taking the blade is probably the best choice. Let's enter.
The door to the basement. It's still a stone. Her booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need... Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions.
Shut up, shut up. What do you have against the tower? She's great.
Making your way down
I don't know why you're so pissed at her. Why do you want to punch her, huh?
Every step requiring you to cut. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You've brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Okay.
As if on command, the
Wait,
blade
no!
slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor. But we didn't
Oi.
drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade. Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Puts you on edge, can't calm down, makes you want to punch her twice.
Oh,
Well, I don't
understand
know.
what's going on.
I disagree.
You
I
better
think she's
snap yourself
fun.
out
I
of
think
it.
she's great. She's a great gal. Oh.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
speak.
The last time we met,
I'm gonna try to do every answer that
nobody
goes
should
against
have
her.
met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Silent, okay, we're gonna say no again.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Needle? Maybe she means the
It's what she wants.
dagger?
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
No! No! Why, what are you going to try and make me do with it? I'm gonna kill you. You're not kidding about that divine hand. Who's doing this? Is it her? Is it you? No. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
I hate you so much. All of you. Stop making me do things. I'm going to kneel here forever. Stand.
You can feel a creaking.
I think I'm cozy sitting the way I am. I don't need to stand up.
Like two
But I
foes
will, 'cause I
forced
want
into an
to.
unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
Isn't it just yummy as seeing them? You mean the whole graying out the options? I don't think so. That only grays out when I haven't done something before, and I definitely haven't like gone against her before. So I think it's just like her power being like all authoritative, like she picks your answers for you type thing. Or maybe it's the influence of the guy in our head, the one that's given up. I don't know.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What? Huh?
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
End this means do it, so okay.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Yeah, looks like it.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay yourself or slay the princess? I guess before, I don't remember if I slayed myself before. Did I slay myself before? I'm not quite sure. So, we're saving, but we're gonna try to slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Last time you cut her hand and freed her, then memory goes blank. Did I? I mean, I must have. Or you know what? I do remember doing something where like, no, I attempted to free her, I think, and then she just kind of slid the shackle off her arm herself, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe like I did cut her arm because she wanted me to. And it was like more of like symbolic of like doing what she says, and then she took her own thing off because she could all along. Something like that.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson. Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I'm sorry.
Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
My lungs are already filled with liquid. I can't add blood to that right now. I was just coughing some up.
Blood fills your lungs.
No.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Oh, we can still maybe switch it around. I don't know. Your lungs are... Oh, just like, not pneumonia levels. At least I don't know. I don't think. When I think pneumonia, I think dying. So, like, I don't know. It's not, though. I'm gonna stretch, thank you. But I have some very from the chest, from the lungs coughs right now. That's all. Slay the princess.
Or
Attempt.
you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated
We
gouges
go
of
out
your blade
together.
expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before. Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy.
You will perish under these hands.
I'll try. I don't think I can punch her in my condition.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance.
Or maybe
She's
I
only
am.
negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
I said now.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you.
her Achilles
channel
heel.
it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of
Eek.
unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge.
I didn't think I
your
had it
blade
in
into
me.
her chest.
I thought I was on the verge of death. What?
As you find your
Ooh.
target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness. Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defile her! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks.
Yeah, I'm done so.
Some pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Slayer better achievement, God
Her
killer.
glassy eyes watch, unblinking,
Ho,
yet
ho, ho.
somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
It
I
really
suppose we
was
were never gonna
both
get
of
a
us.
happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something, I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So wait for a bit. Did you actually punch her? No, I stabbed her a bunch though. We both died in the end. It was a good fight. The Fury. I think I got the Fury, right? I didn't get this though.
You're on a path.
Did I?
And at the end of the path, okay, what the hell is that?
Continued sobbing. Let me see. The Fury? Oh, no, I didn't get that.
I
Okay.
think he's upset. What's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening.
It's got some cool music right now.
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. And it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Just like I'm being pulled apart in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit this point of no return you mentioned, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. Might as well see this through.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got this say in things.
What a crock of shit. Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
We died! If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me.
So, aside from our sulking friend, I don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change. Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
You know what, I'll just continue. Oh, the squelch! The
Good,
squelch!
we're all on the same page.
Gross!
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
I mean, I love how descriptive it is, but
That's horrible. You did this.
Is that a blood drain? Looks like it.
The only furniture of note
Looks
is a
like it.
pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it.
I don't know if I take the blade or not, but I'm doing a save point there. No, I'm trying not to take the blade. We'll see what happens if I
You
don't.
step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's all we see is spit. Grime. What cleaned the door? The mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, but it has to be real. It's right.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already.
Do whatever you want.
Punch
The
it.
mirror isn't real, so how you handle it?
Smash it!
You bring your
Smash
fist
it.
crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
The
Without
stairs
a
leading down
knife.
to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Same voice clip. If Princess lives here, slaying her probably in a favor. Probably.
You've got to stop thinking about her.
Probably.
Like that. Isn't doing anyone any
Because the
good.
narrator has, like... Or did Hero say that? Oh, you're right. The Hero did say that. He says that for a lot. A lot of the princesses.
She's not some untouchable god.
So it must be.
She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If
Does
she
he know?
is an
Yeah, for
abomination, then what
anytime
does
the...
that mean?
I guess usually it's in chapter 3. When things go all, you know, fucky with the atmosphere.
It doesn't matter.
If it's gross looking in any way,
She
that's
needs
usually what he says.
and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is.
Thank you for
That's why you're here.
hydrate. Thank you, thank
It's
you.
why your task is so important. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor.
Looks kind of cool, actually.
This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bones.
She has horns, I think. It's a little too difficult to see up top. Or no, I can do that. Yeah. Looky, looky.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of
Haha.
hesitation before she steps forward. Her
You're
hands
trapped.
pull taut, holding fast as she strains
You
against
can't get
the
me.
carve around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Nah.
It plops to the ground.
I didn't say
She
anything.
pulls her red,
I
glistening
thought it.
arm free from her bindings. She is loose,
Ooh.
and she is coming for you.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her.
Screw that. We can win.
I didn't bring
We've
it.
done it before.
I didn't bring
Do
a
it again, only this
thing.
time we'll make it out the other side.
I didn't bring the dagger.
Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Bite her heart.
We don't
That's
even have
about
to-
all I can do.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out anyway.
Squeeze it.
Kicking and screaming.
What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen to me. Fight back, let her end you. This would be a good save point. So I'll try to go as brutal as I can. As, I don't know, conflict as much as I can. Fight back.
Still
No
unarmed,
talking.
you charge towards the princess. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squeak,
Oh!
you are unwound.
I didn't stand a chance. Whoop.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that. She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet.
Are we not? Are we really not?
But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
No weapon this time? It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No, we're going to make this last forever. Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still
Whoa.
you?
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4. This is nothing. Nothing! 8. 16. 32.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
128. 256. 512.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Probably not.
1024.
The narrator sounds different.
2048. 4096. 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
16,384.
Ooh.
32,768. 65,536. You can't just count us into oblivion. 131,072. 262,000.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really
It's
higher?
already really higher.
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000.
Aw.
8,003,000.
I don't like this.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
We can't handle anything.
What am I supposed to do? I'm just like a lump. Whoa.
268 million.
Whoa.
We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs
I don't think
fill
I'm
with
me
liquid.
anymore.
You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you. Doesn't matter, because we're still alive. You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you, a round you, a you with too many legs, a you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist. Does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible
Hey, Nutty
things
Truck.
we can't control. Make it stop, please.
It doesn't say you're a
Make it
first-time
stop.
chatter, but
Please.
haven't seen you in a
make it
while, I guess.
stop.
Don't recognize your username. Hey.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture.
Unless you started talking this stream and I mistook you
isn't
for
quite.
deaf because you have the same color.
Are you still there?
Well,
Are you still you?
Yes. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corpse.
oh,
The eyes are plucked. The organs
so much
arranged in
viscera.
the air in an
oh. Showed
Are
up during
you
the last
still
Stardew
there?
stream. Oh,
you
right.
still
I remember
you?
now. Hello again. This is a little bit of a different game, huh? Slightly. Just slightly.
Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer.
I mean, I guess it's still a dating sim if you squint. If you squint hard enough.
4,
Maybe.
8.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes. 16, 32, 64.
Wow.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were
Hello
you
there.
fall
Hey,
gently
Kex.
back
Thank you
into
for the
place.
raid. Howdy, howdy. How was stream? What were you playing? Were you playing Rain World? Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Newt. Thank you for the follow. Salad Draws. Howdy, howdy. For those of you that don't know me, you can call me Yami, Oyami, Junsei, whatever you want. Right now I'm playing Slay the Princess. And sometimes slaying her, sometimes not. Trying to get different endings. Hello. How was your time? How was stream? Big alert gore. Yeah, this is a yeah, just got
You are
finished
whole
with
again,
this.
And in your body, the same body you
Wow.
arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Also, just an FYI, I'm gonna mute occasionally to cough and maybe blow my nose sometimes because I'm sick. But yeah. So if you see me silent for a minute and then moving my head like, you know what's going on. Ending stream right now. Oh, so you're not done. Or I guess you're ending it now. Well, you're playing Rain World. Gotta finish the songs. God.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will.
Eek.
But it means nothing.
Eek. What just happened right now, I guess to catch you up, we were just torn apart atom by her. Thousands and millions of them. And then pieced back together, I guess. Tortured because we killed her before, when she was a god.
I am forever a piece unfinished. A song with no refrain.
No note. I love the difference between this and the note. Thank you for the follow, Angel Face. Note. Ah. Want to stay, but like I don't want spoilers. Oh, okay. Bye, Ashley. Bye. Please, yeah, don't spoil yourself. This is only one slight spoiler out of the many things that you could figure out in this game. So, yeah. Enjoy it on your own. Thanks for stopping by. Or being here for the raid, I guess. Oh, what all is grayed out? Why did you keep me alive? I've been here so long. Everyone is gone. There's no one else here. I can't feel anything anymore. But still, I'm here, watching. There's nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again.
No! I thought we had a...
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new.
Oh!
Something that's both you...
Fusion!
Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me?
Fusion!
You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
Fusion. But there is nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers.
Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone. One that is familiar to you if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
Aww. It's a sad ending. That I didn't expect after going up against the tower, but okay. The tethers that started to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. At least the hug she gets is always constant with the hands. I guess so. She didn't get to appreciate it, though, as a heart. I don't think. You find yourself in long quiet once again. What is she gonna look like? Just a heart? Yeah, just a heart.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality.
Still got a pretty voice, though.
I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I'm curious. What do you feel about this being? Or how many vessels? I think I have to ask this first before she tells me what she thinks about the vessel.
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend and do...
If I don't want to bring many vessels, what do you feel about me? No, how do I... Oh, there we go. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There's passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Ugh. I guess
I await
I'll
your
do this.
return,
I'll try to get one more
but it
ending and
will
I'll
give
probably
me
end it.
time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. So now... I could try to bring the knife with me. I don't know if that's gonna give me a different... it won't give me another princess, though. I don't think. Oh, we have this time. We'll report a Minecraft bug. Or Minecraft thing. Emeralds will not be a problem moving forward. You can trade 20 stone for 1 emerald. We have stone again. Oh, nice. Nice. Good to know. Oh, these were automatic saves. Okay. I won't worry about that. I'll see what happens if I bring the knife with me. And we'll go from there. Oh wait, no. Don't overwrite the save. No, 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 no. Load. Load. Haha. So take the blade.
Take the blade from the pedestal. Good.
And then we'll go in.
You step. What the what? But it's do.
Maybe we don't smash it this
Reach
time.
forward and drag your as if on command. It's why am I not surprised? You step forward into the stair. The echo.
Come, see how you've soured.
She's what it does.
Okay, so far the same.
You make your way to the princess stand.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment.
I'll stab you before you get the
of
chance.
nauseating sound of the skin tear sheets
Maybe.
moving. Screw that. We can win. We've done it before. We'll do it again. Only
What
this
happened to
time
you?
we'll
Wait, we
make
don't
it
have to
out
do
the other
this.
side.
I
You've
guess...
done most of the work for
I guess
us.
I'll try to slay her. I'm going to end you and slay her.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze.
Is it gonna happen again? She's gonna explode my insides. Yup.
Horrifying squelch.
Ah!
You are No, that's our stuff. She just did.
You should.
Do I
We're
still
not
have the knife? Can I still step forward and engage your enemy? This is no time for words. I can...
Skin,
Oh.
blade, and organs flapping. You charge towards
Wow.
the princess.
That's
Determination right there.
She'll never stop us.
Still you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You swing for her heart. What's left of you
Ooh.
explodes. So that's it.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very...
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice! Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Shed this vessel for the next. I'm assuming that means I die?
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here...
But you do die. There's a great release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet, you are still here.
Your Honor, where are you already at the Princess?
This place is different.
Oh!
Death all around us. I want to go back.
The narrator was about to go into his little spiel again.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you and with a gesture. You are unwound. Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Again, you relinquish your body, and again you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
Your Honor, she's gorgeous.
Hey man,
Divine.
been a while.
You, guy who describes things. You better start saying
Guy who
what you
describes
do.
things.
And
Help us out.
Attacking her, obviously.
Right. You charge towards the Princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Again.
Who's gonna join us this time? You let yourself go and you are living once more.
On a path. We are not on a fucking path.
Voice
I
of
have
the
no
cheated.
idea where we are.
We're in the
We
middle
are
of a
cheated
fight,
right now.
So act
This
like
is very
it.
unfair.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the Princess and we're unwound. Yes, her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
No.
Again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You, no rest now.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the Princess before she can turn to face you. You might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always have been.
If we're nothing, then how can we do anything?
The same way we always have. Being nothing has never
It's
stopped
ending.
us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
And this... A force races towards the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pull from an encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there is nothing there to find. You can't exist.
Because I am God. Die. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine.
They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
Aww. Do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
Approach mirror.
This
Screw.
ignored.
Dun, dun, dun. Proceed. What will you look like?
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality.
Oh, it's
and
like protecting
movement.
her heart.
I am more than I was before.
Oh.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Cradling her heart. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Hands are a lot less aggressive than before. They are. There's less of them, and also they're more so like gently caressing or like comfortingly kind of rubbing, I guess, on her arms instead of violent grabbing. Oh. Ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay. Achievement, bring the fury to her. A weathered heart. Oh.
You're on a path.
Okay, let me see my memories. Progress. So I got this one. I got, I didn't get any new from chapter 1. But I got 3 from chapter 3. We haven't paused in time. I got this one, and this one. So I'm missing 3 from chapter 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from chapter... 3 from chapter 2, and 5 from chapter 3. Chapter 1 doesn't get marked? Yeah. I remember. I had it in my mind a little off. So I think I'll end it now. I'll try to... Next time I play, I'll be streaming for longer. Maybe I'll time it so it'll be a, like, Sunday, where I don't have work and it'll be earlier. Or a Saturday night one day. One of the two, so I can kind of find out the rest of these. Because I would like to do that. And I'll find out the little tiny pathways that I can get just dialogue-wise. I think probably on my own. I don't know if I'll stream that. Thank you for stretch. Okay. Let me see. Thanks for another day. Good luck on work tomorrow. If you go, regardless, be well. I will try to be well. Or I guess I'll keep it over here with the music while I find someone to raid. Raiding. Let's see. Anyone I follow? It's fate that you fall forwards, gravity compels you. That I fall forwards. Oh, was I like coughing and like looking as I was falling forwards? Maybe? I don't know. Any requests on raiding, or should I just go with whoever? Towards you being well. Oh, I see. Creek. One message, the context of my messages change from one message. What? One message, the context of my messages change from one oh, yeah. Cause you gave a clarification. Let me, if there's no requests, maybe I'll go with Paulette. Playing some gaming in the court. I'm assuming that means, yeah, Ace Attorney. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid. So thanks for sticking around. My lurkers, my chatters alike. Good night, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is for you. I'll plan on streaming tomorrow at the same time with Luigio. We're gonna do Celeste, strawberry hunting, and a little bit of fishing too. But bye-bye. See you when I see you next. starting the raid. Thanks for stream. Yeah, thanks Deft for sticking around. Bye bye. See ya. Get some sleep.